Hey, hi, hello, welcome in, welcome all once again. This is Authentic Gossip PC, and today this episode we'll be speaking on teachers and counselors. So get on in here because I got something to say. Now, do not get me wrong, I absolutely have nothing against teachers and counselors. I appreciate everything that y'all do for our children, except for when it comes to picking favorites when it comes to children. I will absolutely not allow you to use my kids as pin cushions, baby, to be poked and pried on every time they come to school. So listen up, because I absolutely have a message for you. Now, see, whether you be cool or whether you come out of a bag with it, baby, it really doesn't make any difference. Because you're going to get this message today. How you doing? Now, everybody know that school just started. Now, I'm not saying that kids cannot be problematic. I'm not saying that. I know for a fact that mine is absolutely not problematic children. Now, every once in a while, kids can get a little bit aggressive or a little bit hyper, more than the average time. And seeing that my kids have ADHD, it's kind of hard to tame them sometimes. But it's definitely not uncontrollable. I will not name the school district, but I will let y'all know who I'm talking about. And this school district is no stranger in being problematic to kids and their parents. Every time you look around, some type of fight or something is going on at this school district. And on top of all that, for years, they weren't accredited. How you doing? And now that y'all pretty much know who I'm talking about, let's get right on into it. Here it is. School just started a month ago. Now, August. And here it is, September. And I promise to God that I have gotten a phone call about the twins every other day. It has slowed down a little bit, but not a lot. And seeing the situation that I just ran into today with the counselor, I had to make this post. Because it seems to me that this is something totally personal that y'all have against my twins. Now, as I stated before, school just started. And I done got a phone call about the twins every other day. Now, mind you, these complaints ain't got nothing to do with excessive behavior or grades. Y'all come listen to this. The very first day of school, when they came home, I got a phone call about, oh my God, I just wanted to call and let you know that your son was asleep in class on the first day. Go figure. Those of y'all who know me know that my son is an absolute gamer, baby. I mean, he is full blown into it, full fledged. He goes to tournaments and everything. And seeing that summer is just right around the corner to leaving, and school just got in, he is still adjusting. Now, mind you, this was on the first day. So he's still adjusting. So you got to give kids time to adjust back to that school era. Now, I didn't catch an attitude with her. I absolutely did not catch an attitude with her, but I did let her know, baby, school just got back in. What do you expect? You got to give people time to adjust. So I just said, well, the school just got back in, so I definitely will talk to him because he was probably on that game. Sometimes I have to actually pry my son away from this game. He will literally be on this game from morning to Sunday. I will absolutely have a talk with him and let him know that he cannot continue to watch that TV or be on that TV when it's time to go to bed. When it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed. I'll also let her know that I will go further than that and take the remote. What more do you want? Now, a few days went by, and this is maybe around the 4th day of school, and I get another phone call, y'all, about him sleeping in the classroom again. But something else was added. So this time when she called, saying, hi, so-and-so, I was just calling you because I just needed to talk to you about Devon's sleeping patterns. I just noticed that he's picked up a little habit of coming to school, sleeping in the classroom. So I stopped her. I said, yes, ma'am, you've already talked to me about that once. I said, I've talked to Devon about sleeping in class. I even went further and as to taking the remote control from him at night, so he will not be up watching the TV. So he has not been up watching the TV. So at this point, all I can say to you is that maybe he's just tired. School is still adjusting. It's only 4 days of school. So he's still adjusting to being back to school. So at this moment, all I can tell you is that he's probably just tired. That's all I have. But I will talk to him again and let him know that he cannot continue to fall asleep at school. And then she went on, y'all, as creating some type of problem that's not there. Please don't make this out of a problem, because there's not a problem. Or stop trying to make it seem like that I'm an unfit parent, or I'm not doing my parent duties as a mother. And then she went on and on and on and was like, yeah, I know. And I was just letting you know that, he was still sleeping in class, trying to find out what was the root cause. So at this point, I'm kind of offended, because I'm like, what are you talking about, root cause? There is no root cause, and there's no underlying problem, baby. If he's sleeping, maybe he's just tired. That's it. That's all. I don't know what else it is you want me to say. She said, yeah, okay, he's sleeping yet again. Okay, 3 days in a row he's sleeping yet again. This has happened for the third time. I'll say, and it may happen again. I'm not telling you that it's probably not gonna happen again. It may just happen again. So all I can say to you is that he's tired. But what you do need to know is that he's not watching that TV at night. That's what he's not doing. So whatever you're trying to imply, you need to stop. So with that conversation being cut short, a few more days went by. I get another call. Now, actually, this was not a call. I get stopped by the gym teacher when I picked him up. Now, this time, it was for behavior. So he stopped me and he was like, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to let you know that Divine has really been a problem. He's been real hard-headed. He getting up out of his seat. He don't want to listen to nobody. When you tell him to do something, he don't want to do it. I just wanted to let you know how much of a problem he was today. And school just started. We shouldn't be having these kind of problems already. So I said, okay, I'll talk to him when I get home. Because he shouldn't be he definitely shouldn't be disobedient while he's at school. So I'll talk to him. Okay, I just wanted to let you know, they not no problem kids and nothing like that, but I just wanted to let you know, how his behavior was today. I said, okay, thank you for letting me know. At this time, it's about 7 to 8 days of school being in. When we get home, y'all, about 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening, when it's dinner time, and my kids pretty much winding down looking at TV, I'm trying to wind down. They getting their school clothes out for the next day of school, and I get another call. This time it is talking about both of my twins. I just wanted to call you and let you know and kind of talk to you about Devon, and his sleeping pattern. I said he doesn't have a sleeping pattern or a problem, ma'am. I already talked to the teacher earlier, and I let her know when she told me he was sleeping again in class that he's just tired. I don't know what else it is y'all want me to say. He's tired. So, okay. And also just to let you know that they were also talking about Divine, her wardrobe. She has not been wearing school clothes to school. Does she need any clothes or anything like that? Now, if you know me, you know that clothes is the least thing my kids need. And by this time, my eyes done turned a little bit red. So I'm like, excuse me? Now, we wasn't face to face. We was on the phone, like I said. So she didn't see my face, but in the expression that I expressed to her when I said, excuse me, she knew. She knew what it was. So immediately, y'all, she was like, well, I don't mean to come off as offensive. I said, yes, ma'am, that is very offensive. I said, my kids don't need any clothes at all. Actually, my kids have too many clothes. I'm trying to get rid of clothes. Do yours need some? And then I said, no, what's going on is that my kids have worn all of their school clothes. Their school uniforms have all been worn, and now they have gone into their regular clothes, ma'am. I said their clothes are being washed, saying that they do have a lot. Their clothes are being washed, so all they have to wear right now is their normal clothes, baby. They have plenty of school uniforms. How you doing? Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I don't mean to be offensive or anything like that. I was just trying to make sure, that they were all good and that they had enough school uniforms, because the rule is to wear, uniforms and things like that. I say, no, my kids good. My kids don't need no clothes, no uniforms or nothing. They fine. Period. That's it. That's all. So, y'all, I send them to school the next day. Pick them up from school. I get stopped by a teacher when I'm picking them up. Before they got in the car, it was a man holding my daughter's coat. Hey, how you doing? You the twins' mom? I'm like, yes, sir, I am. I was just coming to you. I adopt kids. Not like that, but I pick kids and and I adopt them and everything like that. To get them anything that whatever they need or something like that. I just want you to know that I took Divine coat and I put her coat in the washing machine. What? You what? You what? Excuse me? This is what I told you. What? Her coat was just a tad dirty. So I went on ahead and put it in the wash machine at the school. I hope you don't mind. Because I absolutely did mind. Because first of all, why would you touch anything pertaining to my daughter's any kind of body? Because not only are you touching things that belong on my daughter's body part, you didn't make a phone call to me and let me know what the concern was. Second, very disrespectful, very about to touch anything that belong on the child's body. So at this point, I said, sir, very respectfully, please don't ever put your hands on any part of my child's body again. If you feel a need, that you have a concern pertaining to either my daughter or my son, either one of the twins, the protocol is to call the parent and stress your concern. You're not supposed to be touching my daughter's clothes or anything else that pertains to her body part. And then I stress the fact that, baby, my kids already have a mother and they definitely have a father. My kids don't need nobody to adopt them. Thank you very much. They are very well taken care of. So, whenever you see another problem concerning my kids, don't take it upon yourself. Do not take it upon yourself to do what you feel needs to be done. You need to make a phone call to me, their parent, their biological parent, and let their parent know what your concern is. Thank you. Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or anything like that. It's just, certain kids you take a liking to, and you sometimes do things for the kids. I said, okay, and I understand all that, and all that is fine and dandy, but you don't need to adopt nobody's kids or do anything for anybody's kids, especially when there's not an issue. Even if there is an issue, you need to take the proper protocol in doing so. How you doing? So today, I go pick them up from school, baby, and I am met by the counselor. No, hold on. Let me back. Because this weekend, I get a phone call Saturday night by the counselor, the school counselor, Saturday night. And when I say night, y'all, I mean like 10 o'clock at night. It was literally like 10 o'clock at night. I get a phone call. Not only did this lady call my phone, she rung my phone off the hook 3 fucking times. And on the 4th time, the phone was picked up. And guess what she did? She hung up the phone in the person's face who said, hello. Way sad. You still a child in my eyes. No, matter of fact, let me go back even further than that, because she called before she even hung up the phone. She called first. It was around 10 o'clock. So I let the phone ring. Ring. She ain't leave no message or nothing like that, because it's a house phone. And baby, I absolutely have an answering machine. I may be old school, but baby, it definitely is needed when you have kids in the house. I want them to have communications at all times. So she ain't leave no message. So I had my daughter to bring me the phone to see who it was. She brought me the phone, called out the name, and I was like, I don't know that person. So she was like, I know that. That's my school counselor. She at my school. And so I'm like, what? She doing calling my freaking house after 10 o'clock at night. What they do that at? Moving forward, y'all, saying that I did not answer the phone, maybe about 10 minutes went by, and she called again. And she let the phone ring 3 times. She called 3 times. The third time it was answered the second time. After the third time, she the phone was answered, and then she hung up the phone. Last time I did that, baby, I was in middle school, maybe about the 6th, 7th grade. You supposed to be a school counselor? In what world? So like I said, she did not leave a message. The next morning, that was on a Saturday night, the next morning, which was on a Sunday, I get a message on my phone from her, letting me know what she was calling me for, talking about their attendance. Now, mind y'all, my kids ain't never missed school. Never missed school. Especially not this year. School just started. My kids ain't never missed school. And when they was late, the school started at 8 o'clock. So there has been times where I took them like at 8:05, 8:10. They were still eating breakfast. So they still wasn't late. How you doing? So she calling me about my kid attendance, talking about she needed to talk to me about their attendance, making sure they are able to get to school on time, letting me know the times that school start and everything like that. And the government prefers that kids be at school, at 7:50, anything other than that is being First of all, you ain't finna play on my phone or on my face to make me think that any type of government told you to call my freaking phone on a Saturday night after 10 o'clock to tell me that my kids were not at school, because that is a lie. And another lie is that my kids have always been in school. They have never missed. How you doing? So you calling me about a problem, or you coming to me about a problem that does not exist. I definitely call that harassment. Because at this point, I believe that this has now become personal against my kids. Because literally every day or every other day, there has always been a problem dealing with the twins. My kids are never problematic children. They have always been very respectful and everything like that. Now, they may be a little hyper sometimes, and they may get out of hand just a little bit, simply because of their ADHD. And one of them do take medicine. Now, y'all want to complain about sleeping in class and everything like that. But then when they wasn't taking the medicine, you were saying that they doing too much. They doing this and they doing that and doing that. What the hell is that you want from my kids? Because now you let me know that this is absolutely personal. This is a personal matter, baby. And trust me, a personal matter against me will definitely make me personally take your little situation and your attitude directly to the Board of Education to report you. Baby, I will have your job when it comes to my kids. How you doing? See, you know what? We sometimes as parents need to step up in the honor of our kids, because never will my kids become anybody's bullies. And sometimes these grown-ups as well as these kids be bullies as well. And you know what? Especially in a school, if the kids see the teachers and the other so-called adults around bullying the kids and stuff, what you think they gonna do? They gonna follow suit, baby. They gonna be like, oh, if the teacher don't do nothing, if the teacher up here making fun of the kids, if the teacher is picking on the kids like that, shoot, they ain't gonna say nothing to me when I go do something to them. Baby, when it comes to my kids, I will fight your kids. So you better get your kids. Because I will. I will fight your kids, baby, and be waiting on you to answer to what I did. Heard. So teachers, y'all need to learn how to stay in y'all place. Your job is to teach. Counselors, your job is to cancel when there is a problem. Do not adopt kids and do not create situations where there is no situation. Because a parent like me will absolutely put you in your place. Now today, when you approach my car and when you approach me with a situation that did not exist and that has never existed, now you looking like boo-boo in the food, talking about, ma'am, now, don't get me wrong. This is not about harassing you or anything like that, it is absolutely about harassing me. Because you're coming to me about a problem and an issue that does not exist, has never existed. So I definitely see this as harassment. And I definitely am the right one. And that's it, that's all. And let me go and correct myself right now for y'all try to come for me in the comments, knowing what I really meant. What I really meant was my kids would be nobody's punching bag or a pen cushion to anybody else's bully. Because the thing is, a bully child, most of the time, is a bully parent. And come on, because I'm ready to meet y'all bully ass parents. Like real talk. And that's it, that's all.